Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Deputy Speaker, the ACDP recognised the vital role that the national minimum wage can play in reducing poverty and inequality. And whilst it might be less than an ideal living wage, it is to be supported and has been widely acknowledged as an important intervention to assist low-paid workers, and if properly implemented, has the potential to lift the earnings of literally millions of low-paid workers. Now, Fiducia's Dennis George has said that it as a trade union is keenly aware that the $3,500 a month minimum wage is less than an ideal living wage, but will certainly lift an estimated 4.5 million workers currently earning below that amount out of abject poverty, and that must clearly be supported. And of course, the further aim will be also to elevate domestic worker and agricultural sectors to be on a par with the national minimum wage within 2 years of the implementation of the Act and after due research by the Commission. And on the other side, employers will be able to apply for an exemption similar to the sectoral exemptions that can presently be applied for in terms of Section 50 of the Basic Conditions of Employment Act. Now, various challenges and concerns were raised during the public hearings, and the ACDP would like to question the one issue relating to NGOs, particularly those NGOs performing state functions and the impact that a national minimum wage will have on them, as mentioned in the bill. The early childhood development sector is an example where NGOs receive a grant from the Department of Social Development to provide those services. And in 2013, yes, that was 5 years ago, the average salary was 1,373 Rand, which is deplorably low, but without proper coordination across government and possible increases in the grants from government, these NGOs will be unable to pay their staff the minimum wage. Now, the Shukumasi coalition of NGOs working in the social care sector warned MPs about the impact that this will have on many of their members and on the potential closure of services meant to protect the most vulnerable, including children and youth. And clearly, we in the ACDP share those concerns and trust that those concerns are being addressed in this bill. We also believe that if widespread fraud and corruption in the public sector is addressed, this will unlock more financial resources to enable the 20 Rand per hour even to be increased, and for the extended public works program also to be included, which only allows 11 Rand per hour at this stage. So whilst there are various challenges, it is incumbent upon us as Parliament to finalise the bill as soon as possible to alleviate the poorest of the poor. I thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Swart.